Breaking news this morning, a third person has died following the mass shooting over the weekend at a banquet hall in northwest Miami-Dade. I'm Zitlali Solache, and that's not all we're working on this morning.
Appearing in court.
Yes, Your Honor, he's committed to the department.
The 12-year-old accused of shooting at deputies. Negotiations continue.
I'm hoping for the best, that we can actually reach a bipartisan agreement.
As the price of the president's infrastructure plan is up for debate. And a new vaccine goal.
As quickly as possible, as many as possible, whatever it takes.
Hoping to get children under 12 vaccinated by the holidays. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. Today is Friday, June 4th, 2021.
From the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
Ward of the state, the 12-year-old boy accused of the Volusia County shooting is facing charges this morning after appearing in front of a judge. But first, we're getting to the latest on the mass shooting in northwest Miami-Dade. The network's Gretel Sanchez has an update on both from the control center.
Zitlali, this latest victim is a woman, 32-year-old Chenquia Peterson. She's one of nearly 24 people who were shot outside of Banquet Hall at Northwest 186th Street and 75th Place early Sunday morning. Miami-Dade police gave an update yesterday revealing that Peterson died early in the day. The two other victims are Damon Owen and Clayton Diller, both 26. Meanwhile, up in Volusia County, a 14-year-old boy appeared in a virtual court hearing accused of firing a high-powered rifle at deputies.
This youth is a ward of the Department of Children and Families. Is that correct, Ms. Marrero?
Yes, Your Honor, he's committed to the department.
There was a judge, attorneys, child advocates, but no parents at the 12-year-old first appearance because he is a ward of the state. He appeared from the juvenile detention center in Daytona Beach, sat silently while Judge Michael Orfinger determined there was probable cause for his arrest after he and a 14-year-old girl allegedly broke into a home after the homeowners left. Them armed themselves with guns, including an AK-47, and fired at responding deputies.
Probable cause to believe that that these acts occurred and that you're the person who committed them.
The young suspects had been living at a local children's home after being placed there by DCF. Based on the charges, the judge will not return the 12-year-old to the foster care system for now.
I'm going to order that you be held in secure detention for 21 days or until further order of the court.
The girl remains hospitalized after being shot in the abdomen and arm by deputies. Charging documents for the two show they are charged with attempted murder of a law enforcement officer and armed burglary. In the control center, Gretel Sanchez, South Florida Media Network.
Plans to fix America's infrastructure are being pushed back over pricing. The network's Alejandra Garcia breaks down the negotiations.
America's infrastructure needs renovation, and both Republicans and Democrats agree.
For the best, that we can actually reach a bipartisan agreement.
A potential bill is in the works, but there's a big argument over how expensive it will be. President Biden and Republican Senator Shelley Moore sat down to negotiate the terms of the infrastructure plan. But major opposing views continue to create roadblocks to bipartisanship.
The president has put forward his vision of how to pay for it, and they need to come back and tell us their vision for how to pay for it. I hope we can all agree that deficit spending isn't the option.
Republicans want to reduce the new spending of the new infrastructure plan to $257 billion and instead use the untouched coronavirus relief money for the new spending.
Repurpose some of this extraordinary amount of money that's gone out to state and local governments across the country to plug the gap between what the gas tax raises and what we would like to do on infrastructure.
One source says President Biden proposed to cut down his price tag estimated to $1 trillion if it's new money only. The president and Senator Moore are scheduled to have a one-on-one sit-down and renegotiate this developing bill.
We're definitely not there yet. I would say there is a gap, and so that's our job, to try to find where the common ground is.
Alejandra Garcia, South Florida Media Network.
Plans to ship 25 million COVID-19 vaccine doses globally are in the works this morning. President Biden announcing this plan yesterday in an effort to get the pandemic under control. The goal is to eventually share at least 80 million doses by the end of June. While the country continues to make strides toward President Biden's goal of administering at least one dose to 70% of U.S. adults, a new timeline for kids is taking shape.
That as we approach the end of this calendar year, we'll have enough information to vaccinate children of any age. So I'm cautiously optimistic we might be there by the end of the year.
For the first time in 14 months, the U.S. is averaging less than 20,000 new cases per day. Dr. Fauci says children under than 12 may be able to get vaccinated by Thanksgiving. The nation is currently on track to meet President Biden's goal by 4th of July. But so far, the average is only 1.1 million vaccinations per day. Humans won't be the only ones drinking wine anymore. Artificial intelligence will now have a taste. That's still ahead, and so is this story.
This is one of the most innovative attractions that we've created.
Marvel fans can now be a part of the action. Disney's newest 3D attraction comes to life. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
I hear someone go, "Didn't it come from you guys?"
Strangers cough at me.
Move away from me.
Someone spit towards my direction. All the stereotypes that we've worked so hard to break are just going to be reversed. And I won't let that happen.
We all have to play our part.
I donate my plasma.
I've been making masks.
We deserve respect as much as everybody else.
I'm a firefighter, not a virus.
I'm a mask maker, not a virus.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a delivery woman, chef, a neighbor, artist,
Bus driver.
I'm a doctor.
Fight the virus. Fight the virus.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Swinging into action, a sneak peek into the newest Avengers Campus experience and Spider-Man ride. Sorry, this is California, not Orlando, but the land of superheroes is now open.
We know that our guests love the comic books, they love the films. So we wanted to create a place where they could actually be around all of these superheroes, where they could feel like they were in the action.
In Disneyland, Avengers Campus is ready for the public. It features rides, entertainment, food, and merch, all Marvel themed. The park also has super cool gadgets and gear for guests to purchase and enjoy. And if you want to make the trip, Disney theme parks welcome out-of-state guests June 15th. Silicon Valley may soon be getting involved in the wine industry. The founder of Tastery, Katarina Axelson, teaches AI computers to taste more than 10,000 of wines a year. Her goal is to help winemakers create new flavors and find better ways to attract new customers. Katarina came up with the idea while she was a chemistry student working at a winery. That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Zitlali Solache. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.